Your boy, Bert Kreischer, is coming to New Orleans Saturday, February 8th. He's bringing Nikki Glazer, Tony Hinchcliffe, and Adam Ray as Dr. Phil.
We'll be right back.
Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
No, that's a fail. That's a fail.
I feel like I'm showing homemade porn to my parents.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
Happy New Year's, everybody. This is our New Year's episode. I am with Bussin with the Boys. If you have not heard of their podcast, Will Compton, Taylor Lewan, it is by far one of my guilty pleasures. They have some of the best interviews ever, and I love you guys. And obviously they hold the Beer Olympics, which is awesome.
You were the savior of it last year.
You were the savior of it last year.
You're the savior of it.
And my wife, come on in. LeeAnn, just come on in for a second.
LeeAnn, the queen.
I loved Beer Olympics. I had so much fun.
You did.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You were in the MVP running.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember.
She was worried about this.
I was cheering Michael Chandler on against you guys. And when it was over, you went, "F you, LeeAnn." F you. And I went, "What do you mean?"
Just reliving it all
I
in this
apologize.
moment.
Yes,
It was hysterical.
the scaries are coming back.
No.
We got a
Scaries
producer.
were so real
We
after
got our
that
producer
day.
JP. I'm like being really mean to him for whatever reason.
No, but
I apologize.
No,
Nasty attitude
She goes,
No.
but I feel bad for rooting for Michael Chandler, but he was rooting for me. I want to call Will and tell him.
That was one part of it. I was like, I hope he wasn't really mad at me. I think he was just in the moment. But the other part of it was, I was like, I now feel like part of the group. Because you said to me, "F you, LeeAnn."
Yeah, you're in
and
it.
I went,
That's how
okay,
you know it's
I'm in.
baptism.
You're in the circle.
I'm
yeah.
in. I can come back next year.
You're always invited every single year. Will and I have tried
was
every which
so
way,
fun.
every flight we take, we think about how do we cancel Beer Olympics? How do we
We
gracefully
have
walk
had those
away from it?
conversations recently.
You did.
For real?
Just running away from it. Dude, it's so hard on the body. It's
You
so
get
tough
so
on the
blacked
body.
out and you just
Human
it takes
beings,
a week to
human beings are
recover.
built different. Like when I drink, I try to die, and then I feel like death for 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. You and a few other people, Michael Chandler's this way.
Yeah.
You guys can drink all night and wake up the next day and be like, get a quick sweat in. We're all good.
I love that.
I don't have that
He said, I
capability. in life.
love
I love that.
I
You're
don't
built
have that
different.
capability.
You're built different.
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny. I do this thing where I go, the same way someone would take a shot, I do it with like a sprint. Like I'll get on the assault bike in the morning and do like 2 minutes on the assault bike, and I'll go, all right, I'm taking a shot of exercise right now, and I just go hard, and then you go, I'll feel better, and then you go, all right, sweat broke, I'm ready.
Life's better now.
Yeah, life's better, yeah.
Let's get a cocktail.
Yeah.
Do you have to, let's do it. What did we have? We're celebrating New Year's. Now, when I talked to these guys last time, obviously everyone knows, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say this. LeeAnn and I are looking to buy a house in Nashville. Mostly, honestly, because of you two. You two and Michael Chandler and Jelly Roll. And so you said in Nashville, every
see it all
celebrity
makes sense.
owns a holiday. And I said, I'm gonna take over Chinese New Year's.
Yeah.
So at the risk of not culture appropriating a holiday on this TV show, I am doing a New Year's celebration. We are all about good luck. Everything, our whole New Year's is set up redneck style. How do you guys celebrate New Year's?
I go to bed at 10:30, wake up the next day, and then I feel like I got to make a list for things I need to accomplish.
Around 8 o'clock at night, I put on a YouTube video of like the ball dropping for my kids, and we count down, and it's like 8:04. And I'm like, all right, we didn't stay up till midnight. Isn't that incredible?
You put the kids to bed, and
Yeah,
then you
put
kind
them
of
to
look
sleep.
over at your wife, and you're like, hey, are we really going to stay up right now? And it's like, oh, let's just go to bed and get some
Well,
sleep.
we know it's gonna be the New Year tomorrow. Like the only time I feel like, no disrespect to this, I love what we're doing here. The only time like New Year's really had like let's get after it was like Y2K. Because there was always that worry
Yeah.
of like, hey, are we all gonna die after this?
Are the lights
you
gonna
kinda-
shut off?
Yeah, so you do want to stay up to that 12:01 to make sure. Now we get back to 2024. I'm feeling like we're just gonna keep this ball rolling.
Wait, where were you on Y2K? I know where I was.
Bruce Winkle's house. We're in a double wide. Bruce Winkle's house, and we were counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we look around. If the lights go off, if the world's gonna end, and it didn't, and then we're kind of like, oh, yeah, nice.
We did it.
Yeah, you know, the adults are drinking, we're playing whatever game we're playing.
Yeah. I remember going, my mom took me to like a family friend's house, and there was like 40 people there, all having a good time. One guy was wearing a helmet. He had his basement all set up with like dried foods and all that. And I didn't really compute what was going on then, but shit was a little wild back then. Cul-de-sac.
Yeah. Hey, my dad said all the lights might go off.
Yeah.
I
Or
remember-
planes might fall out of the
Yeah,
sky.
where were you?
We were in West Palm, and I'll say names. We got Coke, and none of us wanted to do it because we're like, we don't want to be on Coke if the world shuts down.
Yeah.
And we were at someone's party, this girl's party, and I remember at this party, someone said to me, hey, there's a guy here who knows Will Smith. And I went, for real? Because I know Will Smith. And they're like, yeah, apparently he's like some famous comedian. He knows Will Smith. And I go, wait, I should know this guy. I go, what's his name? And they're like, he's not that attractive. And I was like, oh wait, this is me. And so we all sat by a computer at this girl's house. It was a big party in West Palm. And at 1, she hit her computer. She goes, it works. And goes, let's do Coke.
Yeah, so we all celebrated.
We had about in the funnest time of our lives.
Are you
awesome.
big New Year's?
Yes,
Well, he did take over Chinese New Year's. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Right,
insane.
but even just. the
Well, so I
American
always
New Year's.
work New Year's. I always work New Year's. As a comic, you always work New Year's. And recently I stopped working New Year's and we've thrown New Year's parties or gone to a New Year's party and it's fun as shit. I love the there's something, when I was a kid, I would sit with my Casio and I would wait until it was midnight and I'd set my watch at midnight and go, all right, we're ready for the year. I mean, I was such a dork. I love it. But here's what's crazy. We have a New Year's Day tradition. Now, you know my career, okay? You've seen my career climb, and it is because of this tradition. I am a jinx it kind of guy. Every New Year's, we have black-eyed peas, we have collard greens, we have pork, we have cornbread, and that is how we celebrate New Year's. And we have grapes because it all brings luck, money. There are people that come to our house on New Year's Day, just eat the collards, because you explain it.
Well, we have this one friend who is a really big movie producer, and he started getting really big when he started eating this meal on New Year's Day at our house.
So he comes every year.
Every year, never misses it.
How many years in a row has
Needs
he
the
came?
luck.
I don't even know how many years in a row.
10?
10 at least, yeah.
Really?
And
he-
so his
sometimes
career's like, he believes in it
He'll
so
just show
hardcore.
up by himself and eat it and leave.
Doesn't say hello.
I've dropped it on his doorstep because he was catching a flight that day, so he could eat it on the way to the airport. Like, he's
Really?
super
Yeah.
hardcore, superstitious about it. So collards are money, black-eyed peas are luck, cornbread is like gold, so also abundance.
Yeah.
Pork is like pig's root forward, so it's forward motion in your life.
Pigs root forward.
I like that.
That
I've
should
never
be
heard
a
that before
t-shirt.
in my
So,
lifetime.
but this is
Pigs
from
root
my
forward.
grandmother. This is like from my real small rural Georgia roots. Everybody where I grew up ate like this on New Year's Day, no matter what.
So when you brought this to Bert for the first
That's
time, how
right.
was his reaction?
I don't know.
I loved it. I love tradition. Like, I love something to get my teeth in where I go, can you believe I've been doing this 10 years in a row? Can you believe? I love that shit. And I really suffer from FOMO. Like, I had a therapist tell
don't
me.
say.
My therapist was
Well,
like,
you probably.
Diagnosed.
It's got to be as high as on the list for FOMO.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're probably number one FOMO guy. If you're doing a tier list of people, you'd be tier one.
do you know, I will sit in a bed and I'll hear things happening and I'll go, they're doing stuff without me. And I'll go, God damn it, God, I should sleep, but I just want to be a part of the action. That's so funny. Gillis is the exact opposite. You go to an Airbnb with him and he locks his door so you can't get to him. And I'm the person where I'm like, I bang on his door, I go, get up, let's do something.
Yeah.
If I hear any motion in a house, I am freaking dialed in. What are we drinking?
Pomegranate cocktail.
Pomegranate
Champagne.
cocktail.
Pomegranate cocktail.
Got some,
Oh, pomegranate is good for, what's pomegranate again, Stace?
prosperity.
Prosperity. It's all about money for me.
It sounds like
so
it.
LeeAnn, pork's like the dish because my wife on every New Year's Day it'll be like a slow cooked pork with mashed potatoes and
pork's the
sauerkraut. Throw some mustard on top of it.
That
Yeah.
little mustard. Sauerkraut, too, is one thing as a kid you don't appreciate. You get a little older.
Right?
Sauerkraut is like, it's a life changer. It's a
It's
game
good for you,
changer.
too.
Dude, sauerkraut's, hey, cheers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys, cheers.
No, I'm good. I'm going
Okay.
to step out. I'll step back in when it's time.
Something I need to
It's
tell us,
also
LeeAnn?
unlucky.
Something you need to tell us.
Yeah, you not wanting to drink?
could
Something
be
you need
a
to tell
tad
us,
bit
LeeAnn?
colder.
Could be a little colder.
Could be
Still,
colder.
it's all about what we're doing right now. I would say one thing about
Yeah, we're
New Year's.
celebrating.
Yeah.
One thing about New Year's that is always so much fun, but always ends in a massive letdown, New Year's resolutions. I personally always get excited about, I'm gonna do this on a weekly basis, this on a monthly basis, this on a quarterly basis. Like you get like
You had the cold tub
fired
thing
up
going for how many days?
I think I
50
got
something, 60?
I think I got near
Cold
the 70.
cuts?
Cold tub.
Oh, I thought you said
Cold
you only
tub.
ate cold cuts.
Where it's like no matter what, I mean, I'm taking a
Cold
cold shower. Yeah, only cold cuts, only dried meats only. But yeah, that's one thing you do, and you just never follow through. But every year you get re-excited about the new you and the new year.
So I do that on my birthday. On my birthday, I write down my goals for the year, every birthday, and I write as many goals as age I am. And every year I look at them, I accomplish every single goal. Every
Really?
single.
What's
You
your
know
most recent birthday goals?
Bench 300 pounds.
Oh, you
That was
bitch. You put up
last year. I
300?
was like, I got
You put
225.
up 300 for real?
Yeah. Well, it didn't look pretty, but yeah, my leg seized, and like right when I got past the right here, my leg seized, and I went and my trainer grabbed it, but I got it, and so I was like, for me, I was like,
did you get
never.
it?
No, hold on. I got it.
How you get
You
it.
don't get here and then the trainer picks it up.
This is like the hardest part.
I
You can
got
bounce
it.
it
I
off the
got
chest.
it. I did 285 3 times right before that, and he's like, I think you got 300, and I was like, easy. I got it off my chest, got it to here. Right as I'm going to rack it, my leg seized, and he pulled it. And he was like,
on, you can't
hold on.
take-
All right, all
That's
right.
crazy.
First one he named on his birthday list, he failed.
Failed.
He's like, I accomplished them every year.
Dude, to have your brain would be
That's 300
incredible.
pounds.
My brain
Even
is-
when you fail, you succeed.
Yeah.
It's like, I got that. But no,
Yeah.
I grabbed the
You
bar.
look strong enough there. If your leg doesn't seize, I think you get it.
Yeah, you think so? That means I got 300 pounds.
If my leg didn't seize, I would have gotten it.
That is wild.
It's like you take 400 off that. Rack it. Hey, if you're strong enough, you would have got that rep right there.
As an athlete, the first time you hit 300, what a milestone.
Really?
It is the greatest feeling in the entire world.
It's 300's like the threshold. Like that's like
It's 315 because you want 3
You
plates
want
on
three
each side.
plates. Yeah, yeah,
you
want that
You want
tire.
stacked 3 plates on
Yeah.
each side.
really.
But if you hit 300, you get into that 300 club, because I don't know about you, but in high school for us, it was all like the 1,000-pound club. Like bench, squat, and power clean.
So-
and that 300 bench
Yeah.
was like a massive win.
So I wanted to see, I don't think I can get in the 1,000-pound club because of my squat. My deadlift, what did we get? Like, we guessed it at what I could do 3 times. So whatever I did 3 times, he was
Right.
like, well, you could probably do that.
Computer, yeah.
Find your one
But
rep
my
max.
squat's
Carry the
fucking
one.
shit.
Really?
So bad.
You know
Squat's
he
like the
ain't-
number one thing
You know he
for
ain't going
longevity
ass
in
to
life.
grass.
I do it all the time, but I suck at it.
Are you ass
that's
to
good.
grass?
What's that? No.
Ass
Show
down,
him.
hip below parallel. You
Show
want
him.
me to show you?
Yeah, show him.
No.
Do we have the camera?
Tell you what,
Yeah.
Will Compton, phenomenal hips. Look at this. Ass, see how low he is?
Yeah.
Now do one more, but watch how his ass kind of just moves a little bit at the end. You see kind of bink, that little baby twerk at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's a nice squat.
Okay.
That's a nice squat.
Mine looks a little bit like
It already looks different.
like
That's a power squat.
yes, I do power
Yeah.
squats.
It's a power squat.
do you wrap the legs? Do you put like the bands around your legs and all
no.
that?
Should I?
Yeah, you should be a gear guy. Wrap your knees.
Yeah.
You know what I got?
Get the belt.
I got the bench vest, the one the power lifters
Did you
use.
have that with the 300 when you were
Hold on,
attempting
hold
300?
on. What's the vet?
It's
It
has-
it tightens you up. It like binds you, so that way when you're getting it off your chest, it helps you.
Yeah.
It helps like push up off your chest.
Question for
it's
you,
a cheat
Will.
code.
Question for you. Isn't the point of bench is to stretch the pec? And so it brings you in?
Yeah.
So it's
it's
not
not
even
good
benching.
for your shoulders.
no.
Okay.
I didn't use
The
it. I
bench
don't
overall
use
is
it.
not really the best thing. You want to be more of a dumbbell.
You want to be a dumbbell guy.
Really?
Gotta be a dumbbell guy.
You need
So-
full range.
Yeah. We used to do this game called Run the Rack where you just go see how high you can get. Oh, that's addictive.
Yeah.
There's an addictive thing about it though.
How much can you rep 225?
I don't know. I did it the other day. I know I can do it 10 times.
Hey,
I know I can do it 10
anytime
times.
Bert looks off to the left, just know lie is incoming.
He just goes, I don't know.
Not a
I
full
did it
truth.
the other day.
The other day,
You know, it's
like he did
funny.
it like the other day, 47. How many did you do?
You know what's funny about that? No, I did it 10 times in Nebraska, in the Nebraska
Nice.
weight room. I did it 10 times, and that was a long time ago. I work out at 225, so I'll do. You know, what is it? 12, 10, 8, 6.
Yep.
Yeah, a little
And
ladder.
so it'll be 225, and then we go up from there. And so the last 6 are. But on the last 6, I can get 4 of whatever that weight is. I also don't like looking at the weight. I do 4 of them, and then he has to help me with the last 2. Because if you tell me it's 255, I will.
Dog, I know.
I don't like looking at the
Listen.
weight.
Oh,
You know
look at
the
this.
weight when you put it on.
No, I don't. Weights are different these days. They are.
No, you lift a weight.
No, they are.
You
They are different.
Pete ain't gonna say
Look
it.
at, don't
Yeah,
you say a
Pete
fucking
say
word.
He said, I don't like to look what's on the bar.
And you know what's
And he
crazy?
has
Is
135
LeeAnn, I'm
on
sure
there, like,
traveling
yeah.
with him more, you just realize how many lies he just tells consistently now.
Pete,
It's
our
just
weights
crazy.
all the same size. They're
Oh,
all
so
the
you got the bumpers. You got the CrossFit bumpers. The 10
Yeah.
looks like a 45.
10 looks like the 45.
Yeah, but that's still bullshit. Because when you do good, your
Yeah.
trainer goes, "Hey, that was really good. Like that's a new PR." You're not gonna go, "Great," and then walk out of your house.
you're a
Okay.
You're gonna
competitor.
immediately
All right.
look at him and go,
Give me your
"How
phone.
much was that?"
Give me your phone.
competitor.
Give me
so
your
I know
phone.
the person in
Give me
you
your
is gonna
phone.
be like,
Give me your phone.
What weight was
Give
that?
me your
Even
phone.
if you didn't
Hold on.
know.
No. I'm gonna show you the video. I was
Just
never
curse
gonna
at your
show
wife.
this to
Just
anyone.
curse
I
at
was
your
never
wife.
gonna
That's
show
pretty
this to
crazy.
anyone. I've
Hey,
never
Happy
shown
New
this.
Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2025.
Bert's resolution has to be benching 300 pounds.
Has to be.
I'm gonna show you me bench 300.
Or just
I wasn't
being,
gonna ever
being
say this to
honest.
anybody.
Be honest.
How about that?
He's got the
No
glasses.
white lies.
We got the glasses.
No
No
white
white
lies.
lies.
What are we doing, LeeAnn?
Just being honest. I mean, you know.
Hold on. Okay, here we
Tell you
go.
what, got that about 3 inches right there, and then he just grabbed the thing. I was like, I knew I had it right then and there.
You guys.
And when you're about to get it, the competitor yells, "Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Don't touch it!" so you can finish.
Quit! And then you get mad at the guy when you're finished.
Here we go. All right, you ready? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen
Took the
it.
video, don't want to see it.
Because
Okay.
of what you're about to see. I gotta see.
Okay, hold on, pause. How do you pause it? Look at the way his bench press is, look at the weights. 45, 25, a 10, a tiny 10, and then 2 more 10s. Hey, this is how a freshman in high school puts weight on a bench. This is the
He's
craziest,
got 2 bumper plates, one like
tiny little like nickel.
Come on and take a look. Just
Yeah,
go on
one
and
piece
take a
of
look.
Bro, it is crazy.
I'm gonna start making the roux.
Look at this.
And you know those are 10s.
Look at-
Those aren't 25s.
No. 45,
it's
25, 2
300
10s right
That
there.
ain't 300.
That's
not 300.
That's 300. I'm telling you. It's 300.
15s?
Yeah.
Here we go
Play the
again.
video.
Great calves, by the way.
No, that's a varial. That's a varial. His legs just like, get it. It starts going down.
Oh, I want to see what he says after. I want to see how confident he was after. Oh.
I'm sweating so bad right now. I feel like I'm showing homemade porn to my parents.
The leg thing.
Always a cheerleader.
LeeAnn, you gotta help me cook. I'm sweating so bad right
Always
now.
a cheerleader.
The minute fingertips touch it, that helps.
Yeah.
Because you were going down.
No, I wasn't going down. I wasn't going down. Watch it again.
You got to cut this video into this
Yeah, we
episode.
will. Oh, we will.
Watch it. No,
Bert,
I was not going down.
have
My
you
legs
seen it?
see.
You said you haven't seen
No,
it.
I haven't seen it.
Then come over here.
No, I can't see it. I want to
Hey,
believe.
this is your come to Jesus talk.
One time,
This is
no.
crazy.
One time, Tommy asked me if I ever saw Nirvana play, and I said I think so. He goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "I think I saw them." And he goes, "Well, don't you want to find out?" And I said, "No, because I have the memory." I said, I'd rather just live in the world that I saw Nirvana than find out I didn't see him, and then you take my memory away. I remember benching 300 pounds.
So
and it was clean.
So first off, it's already.
And it was clean.
Bert, first of all, you need to fire your trainer the way he puts weights on your bar. Number one. So we don't even know
Because
this
that's
is
bad
300
luck. We're talking about the New Year's and having
You
luck.
gotta have the
Like, it's
45s and
bad
the
luck to
25s,
do
10s,
that.
5s,
It
2s.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were stacking properly.
Gotta stack them properly, and it's in balance.
And how are they improperly stacked? I don't
Can
know.
you-
Come take a peek.
I can
We'll
make
show
this.
you.
I'm shaking right now. I am shaking. I need another cocktail.
Clearly, I don't bench
Do you
300.
see
so I don't know.
the glacier divide here between these two?
Oh, yeah.
You want that little tiny one that's in there? You want that on the outside?
Oh, he put a little one in between.
Yeah.
You always
And
want to
the
go
question
big
you
to
ask
small,
yourself is
big
why?
to small.
I'm
Why?
going to tell you why.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
You did 185,
Yeah,
and then you
lazy.
put a 10 on,
285.
and then he goes, you know what, I think I can actually do a little bit more. So you just stack 10s on top of that.
280. I did 285, right? Not 185.
So then would you
285 three
145,
times, and then he said, "Let's try
45.
300," and he stacked them on the outside.
Unless those little ones are 45s, this is either 405
I have
pounds
no clue
or
what that weight is.
I don't think it's 400.
definitely not.
I'm
But
pretty
anyway,
sure.
watch it,
no.
play it. When it's going down. Yeah, right there.
Now, pay attention to that right arm. Wait. See how it's
down.
different?
See how he's
not going down, not
He
going down.
started.
Going
It started to go down. His left hand touches to
And
help
pulls him up.
just a little
Right.
bit. Hey, let's keep you in the fight.
That is so funny, dude.
This is who I live with every day.
Every day.
Every day. This is who I live with. Everything's a little bit of a legend.
Everything's about the story.
Right.
Exactly.
It's in comedy. It's about the
Exactly.
story. It's
Everything's
about
a
the
little bit.
story.
If Bert did a tell all
Little
about
bit.
their sex life, how great he would sound if
Oh
he
my
told the
God, he
story.
would be amazing.
First of all, I bring
Hero.
it. I bring it.
No
I
doubt, effort
bring it.
all the way.
Yeah.
That's all white guys got, man.
God damn it. I'm like legit sweating right now.
That's called being caught in a lie. that's why lie detectors work.
Yeah, he's like, they actually
Oh my God.
The stand.
You know, I would never.
You know they're gonna be
These
laying in
two
bed tonight.
athletes who have-
The roast will be over. She'll be laying there and be like, hey, I got that though, right? I really did. I'm like, sure you did, honey. Yeah,
Don't
absolutely.
you just want to live in that world where you go, God, I'm the biggest stud, and just never know that there's bigger studs out there.
Yes.
It's like a little dog who just lives in that house, goes, and then you take it to the dog park. It's like, oh, what the fuck's this?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the dog park.
You don't want to go to the dog park.
I don't want to go to the dog park. So what we're gonna make, I'm gonna show you what I'm making today. this, I'm gonna sear both of these. I'm gonna cut these into steaks. I'm gonna put them in here, and I'm gonna put a Welsh Rarebit on top of it, and it's gonna cook on top of it. It's so, you ever had Welsh Rarebit?
No, I don't even know what that is.
It is, it's a dish I used to have. I mean, I don't want to sound rude to anybody. It's like a poor white person dish from like Scotland.
Okay.
And so basically it's like making mac and cheese with no mac and then putting it on a piece of bread. That's a Rarebit.
So cheese and bread.
Cheese and bread. It's you know, but
We didn't say this was a healthy meal.
No,
But
yeah,
the
Rarebit.
Rarebit-
It's a good
It's
meal.
the
full of
Rarebit
love.
would be like the
Good for
mac
the
and
soul.
cheese.
Good for the soul.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's really good, and it's got a mustard kick, a little bit of
Guinness.
that Guinness. I don't know why I blanked on that.
Can I drink this liquid death?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Drink whatever you want. Do you want a regular cocktail?
A regular cocktail?
How much
We have
of
one
this
right
goes
here.
in, Stace? How much of this beer goes in?
I would do like half a can.
All right. All right, let's plan it. You name the time, place. I'll come and do 300. We'll do it for Bussin with the boys.
Hey, he's thinking about it. He can't even tell
Look
the
he
story.
can't even do a show right
He's like,
now.
God, I gotta get 300.
gotta
The thing
get
is, Stace, how much goes in this? 300. These motherfuckers up there can do 300.
Tell the story and then just stops and looks at us. You just name the time and place. I'll
Would
come
you
get
like
it.
to make a bet?
Yes, I love bets.
Good. Because there's a reason why my mustache is missing is because I hate bets.
Who did you bet about your mustache?
Jack McPherson. So Tennessee was playing
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, thank you very much. Vanderbilt was underdogs by 11 points.
Yep.
The way Jack was talking, he was so wishy-washy back and forth. I thought, oh, Vanderbilt's for sure going to cover.
Yeah.
They ended up not covering. I ended up losing my mustache. It was my mustache or his. So I'm like, that's why I'm wearing a suit too, is I'm trying to find my new identity, my new me.
I like it.
I think you look handsome in a suit.
This is the new me right now.
That's the new you.
I guess the question is if you want to bench 300, how much time do you want? March?
Oh, I was gonna say like a week and a half.
Oh, okay. You want to do it in person? We'd have to do it in person, right?
So I was gonna
Yeah.
say, do you want to do it in front of us?
Yeah, it's gonna
Has
be
to
in
do it
front of you.
us.
I think that's the
What do
only
you want
way
the
it's
bet to be?
legit, right?
If I lose, I'll get your elk tattoo on my chest. No. All
He's
right.
walking something.
All right, what's next? What do you want us
What's
to
the
do?
bet? What's the bet, LeeAnn?
What's the bet? I don't know. Tough. What are you willing
If
to
you
lose?
don't get 300, let's call this a brainstorm so there's no
Okay.
bad ideas. If you don't get 300, every 2 Bears, 1 Cave pod for the year of 2025, you have to promote Bussin' with the Boys.
Like an ad read.
Like an ad read for Bussin' with the Boys. You have to talk nice and how
Okay.
great we are. We're better than you guys. We're
Okay.
actually maybe funnier. People have said that.
Or just say your intro, the way he introed us. in the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
That
the
was very nice
intro's
of him.
great too.
And if I bench 300, every episode of Bussin' with the Boys, you've got to open up talking about my new world tour starting in September.
Done.
Hang on.
Hold on, you're
Hang
right.
on,
You're
hang
right.
on,
I got a little too excited. I got a little too excited.
Yeah.
Because we
we-
just saw what he did. And that
You
wasn't
said-
even 300.
You said every 2 episodes.
No,
Right?
every episode 2 Bears, 1 Cave does in the year 2025. 2025. Let Will sit on that for a minute because he's half of Bussin' with the Boys.
Oh, yeah, I haven't run this by
I can't
Tom.
just go,
I haven't
yes.
run this by Tom at all.
And if Tom does it solo, he also has to promote.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think this is easy.
This is a no-brainer.
This is bro.
Guys.
We're gonna smack this.
We don't know how strong he is. Maybe he's gotten stronger.
I literally just saw a video establishing how strong he is.
I love this so much.
All right, let's do it.
This is what I like
All right,
about
shake on it.
Olympics.
So Wendy, okay, let's get dates.
Okay.
We should do it as soon as possible, right after the show. We should do it right after this. Right, we're all together. You said a week. What's a week? We should do it.
let's
We'll go to
do it.
Lipscomb Academy just down the road.
He wants to know if he can actually get it. That's why he wants to go home.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
go home and I want to get how 1 month.
1 month.
What we have to, what we're
If we
trying to
do-
establish is
If we do 1 month, it's got to be 315.
Yeah, I'm with. Dude,
It's got to be 3 plates.
It's gotta be
Yes.
3 bills.
How you establish
Yes.
being an alpha male, it's 3 plates on each side.
Here's the question: if someone could bench 300 pounds, okay, could they in 1 month gain 15 pounds on their bench press?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like you're not even looking at me.
Yeah, I feel like if I maxed out right now and then set a goal in a month to be 15 pounds stronger, I could get there.
Yeah. There's programs you can do. Similar to what you were doing already, the ladder theory,
Yeah, the Russian
Yeah.
volume
Yeah.
training.
eccentric training.
Fuck me. What do I do? What do I do with this Rue. I gotta put this. Where do I put this?
Look how rattled he is.
Just put it right here. Yeah, I'm rattled. I'm
This is his
thinking.
least favorite episode ever.
Hey, I need some
Full
ice in my
blender
drink.
today.
All right, 1 month. Where do we do it?
Here.
You just had it.
Where will I be in a month? Oh, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here.
When?
1 month.
What for?
New Year's
What date?
Eve. New Year's Eve.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm doing CBS with Jelly Roll.
Perfect.
So let's say
1 month.
January 1st.
Hold on.
January 1st, 3:15. Yeah, it's perfect.
Hold on. I gotta
Wait,
make
hold
sure
on.
I can. I gotta,
You should ask
January
Tom.
1st, 315 pounds at 11 a.m.
This episode comes out the day before.
Yeah, so tomorrow.
we can have an epic live stream.
We could live stream
You
it.
could, yeah.
We could get a bench at the bus.
Yeah, so tomorrow, 11 a.m., 315.
315.
Oh, you got it. Remember that?
Wait, you're betting against me.
Remember that? Dude, remember the video you haven't seen? Remember that memory? You have that. You know you can.
No, you know in coaching, it's better to visualize yourself succeeding than see your failure, correct?
Yeah.
Both are teachers.
When you guys sit and watch tape, don't you just watch highlight reels of yourselves? Or do they
That would be outstanding. That would be amazing.
That would be ideal.
That would be what you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you go to that Wednesday meeting after a loss. That is a tough life to
Oh,
live.
shit, coach has this one pulled up.
Yeah. You're just
Sitting
counting
here with
down the
my
plays.
asshole tight.
Someone in his life
Stace, will you
watches
put
the
this
whole
on?
reel, but it's not.
What's that?
I said someone in your life watches the whole reel, right?
Yeah.
So what do you, LeeAnn, do you think he could do it? You're a supportive wife. You love him.
Could do what? Do you think he could do it?
315
Yeah,
in a
I
month.
think he can do anything he puts his mind to.
Wow. That is big.
I do.
That is big.
I love that talk.
Pete, you think he can?
Pete, for real? All right.
You heard what he said?
What did he say?
You're not going to like it. You want me to tell you?
Yeah, what did he say?
He said you were close on that 300.
Oh, do you know why? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we should maybe bring Pete in here. Pete, it's tough. We have
He's tough
here's the
on
deal.
you.
I'm the wolf, right? And I sit on top of the mountain with my paws crossed.
Yeah.
No one takes my mountaintop.
Right.
And the little pups that I work out with, Kyle and Pete, they see the big dog with his paws crossed, just licking his paws, and they want to be him, but they can't. Because Pete only benches like 250. But he sees, you got 265. It's, oh, no, this is what he does all the time.
Talk your shit.
There
dude.
he goes.
That's it.
You can see it too in his face, like I am significantly lighter.
Yeah,
than
he
you.
goes, what do you always say? If we did pound per pound. Pound per pound.
Do you think he can get 315?
315, January 1st. I can't wait. You know what that does? It gives me a reason not to drink. I won't drink all December. I'm doing NFL with.
You're not going to on New Year's night?
No, not if I.
That's pregame.
That's pregame, buddy.
That's watching film.
I'm working.
That's
First of
That's
all,
when
I'm
he works
working.
I
highlights.
was trying to factor that in.
Yeah.
You get him on the morning after on New Year's
See,
Day.
in my mind, it's like, get him now. He's in town. You get him right now, he probably won't even do 275.
Oh, easy,
He can get 275.
easy,
Trying to get
There's
him.
only one way to find out, though.
Right.
easy.
Should we hit the gym after this?
Yeah.
And the
wanna roll
bet, the bet is on.
No.
bet is
No.
on.
No. The bet's 315 New Year's Day. The bet's
315 New Year's Day.
315 New Year's
We
Day.
will go to a neutral gym.
Okay.
You're not bringing weights in.
Neutral gym.
Because I know this dude, you know the foam weights, right?
Oh,
The
yeah,
little,
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
prank
yeah,
things
yeah,
people do.
yeah.
I'm not putting that past you at all. At all to do that. Because I'm
Where's-
not going to drink till January.
Who's got a
to
neutral
massive
gym
sip
around
of
here?
Champagne. What's that?
Michael Chandler, you know he's got a neutral gym.
Yeah, no, we've got options
guys-
here.
yeah, you guys-
We've got options here.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
Chandler has a set at his house.
It's just his
got a
house,
little
Lipscomb
gym.
Academy. They'll let us use it.
Yeah.
Like we're solid.
Oh, I can't wait. But I need like,
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm
Flustered. He's
panicking.
flustered.
Hey, rattle right now.
He's all over the place.
I need to talk
What do
to
you
him.
need? Oh, okay.
They're not in here?
No, I don't think so.
315, I know.
315's cooked.
Right here.
We already shook on it.
These
Yeah.
are great.
But I'd love getting him at 300 right now. Because you give him a month.
He ain't getting 15 pounds in a month.
He'll get motivated.
He'll get.
Okay, I need
He'll
to
I'll be
talk.
watching Goggins videos every day.
I'll be watching Goggins videos every morning.
Let me ask you this, Bert.
What?
Of all the comics,
Yes.
who do you think the top 3 strongest are?
Great question.
Thank you.
Rogan.
Yeah, that was clearly one.
Rogan, me.
I didn't even say anything.
See, I'm gonna text.
You know who I bet is sneaky strong?
Who?
Shane.
No.
I don't think Shane is.
You don't think he's sneaky strong?
No.
Pennsylvania cat, offensive lineman.
No.
No.
Because he doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out at all.
Yeah, but you know, some guys just have that country strength. Like you got a little of that country strength in you.
Yeah, but I mean, I still work out.
Well, Segura's pretty strong.
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
No.
I mean, his dad was like an Olympic
Segura
weightlifter.
used to be crazy strong. Like right now, Tom is 186 pounds. Weighs less than Peter.
He's prey weight.
He's prey weight.
Yeah.
He would do deadlifts. After his surgery, he was doing deadlifts at like 300 pounds after his surgery.
Was that the moment he decided to lose all the weight? Was when he had that horrific basketball injury?
Can I tell you what happened? Honestly? Can I tell you what happened?
Go ahead.
I did 225 10 times, and he didn't believe it, and his trainer didn't believe it. And I showed him the video. I swear to God on my children, I think at that moment, Tom said, I'm done working out.
Done working out.
I'm not a weightlifting guy, I'm a running guy now. I swear to God.
He got himself a pair of Hokas and started moving.
I think because now he's all about like, he gets on the elliptical and he does like.
Zone 2 cardio.
Zone 2.
Yeah,
Zone 2.
nasal breathing.
That motherfucker talks about zone 2 cardio so much.
It's the wave right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I think once I did 225 10 times, Tom saw that the raft had floated away from the ship. And then he wasn't going to be able to get on the big ride anymore. So he was like, I don't care. I like swimming. I like swimming.
Oh, he moved the game.
He's about longevity.
He moved the game.
Yeah, he's about longevity.
Yeah, he's an
Extending
easy over
his
toes
life.
guy.
Yeah, extending his life. Yeah.
Extending his life.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
It's
Rogan, you, and then who's the third?
you know, it's got to be like one of those dudes. It's not, I'll tell you, I've worked out with a lot of comics. We take them on the road with us.
It's not Greg Fitzsimmons.
It's definitely not Greg Fitzsimmons.
Just saying.
It's
Nope.
definitely not Greg Fitzsimmons. God, I don't know who it would be. It would have to be, I don't,
Callan?
no. Callan's about,
Shop.
well, he's not really a comic.
That's truly, when I even brought Callan up, I was like, oh no.
And as soon as you brought it up, I was like, I know
you don't think
why
I
he
thought that
brought
name,
Callan
and then
up.
I was like, I'm not saying that name, because
I
then
know.
that other name's gonna come out.
Don't edit that. Don't edit
Don't
that.
edit that.
Don't edit that. Keep that in.
Hey, where's another cutting board, Stace?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah, where you were.
That's right. No, I don't know. It's got to be Rogan.
It's easy, no-brainer.
Who's
He's the strongest.
What's the comic that does the Bad Friends pod?
Bobby Lee?
Bobby Lee. I want to say Tommy Lee. What do you think Tommy Lee's max bench press is?
Tommy Lee or BobbyLee?
Bobby Lee, sorry.
Oh, Bobby Lee is sneaky athletic.
Stop.
We
I
witnessed
swear to
that. We
God.
witnessed that at your pump, pass, and kick
Yeah.
thing.
Stop.
I swear to God, he's sneaky athletic. Like you just,
He beat me in the field goal kicking contest.
No.
yeah.
No, dude, he's not sneaky athletic.
Stace, where are the
Bobby
He's
Lee.
lucky.
But for what you
Yeah.
expect when you see him, he's sneaky athletic.
Yeah, I would say the
what I
expectation
mean?
would be as low as possible
Yeah.
in that situation.
Yeah.
I think I
Like,
was like,
he
he's
wouldn't
melted.
surprise me in like ping pong or something, but like oh, look at that. Oh my God. God, I love food. Did you change the way you ate to lose weight or you just stopped having to eat?
A little column A, column B. Like I really went hard with the 16-8 fasting and no carbs for a while.
Yeah.
And I still do that here and there, like more spaced out, but definitely way less carbs. And I was also, I told you this before, I had 3 meals a day plus 3 shakes that were 1,200 calories each. a
Jesus
day,
Lord.
just to keep my weight on.
How much did you
God.
weigh?
312 pounds.
And he had to
I would
fight to
always
keep
be
on
like,
the
yeah,
312
I'd be
all
like
the time.
308 to 312.
So
But
you're
I would
not
go to
naturally.
sleep at night, like in the middle of the season, I would go to sleep at like 310, I'd wake up at 302. It was that dramatic of a difference. Because I would just
are you
drink-
serious?
I would just drink water all day as much as possible. Like I would just always try to like keep some sort of fluid in
Size,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, just keep size on.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was tough.
So
living
this
out
is
there.
closer to what you naturally are.
This is I weigh what I weighed in high school.
Yeah. that
This is
makes
I weigh the
sense.
same amount as I did senior year of high school.
That's
you still hunt?
crazy.
Do I hunt?
Yeah.
I've hunted one time. It was with the Meat Eater guys. Have you done something with Meat Eater?
No, I just did something with Cam Haynes with bow
Oh,
hunting.
he's a beast too.
Well, you know what? I was thinking about Cam Haynes the other day. There's a weird thought. Like Cam Haynes and David Goggins, right? So the other day I get out or get in the hot tub, and I'm like,
Did you do the thing with Cam Haines where you gotta like work out before you go hunt?
run, lift, and shoot, and it was.
Matter of fact, I think he told us this.
Oh, yeah, he
This
told
is
us,
where my
yeah.
CTE's acting up.
Yeah, it was on the bus.
Yeah.
But also, I've been there a couple times in the show already.
Right.
Yes, I did. I did do the run, lift, and shoot, and it was so fun. It was so fun because I do like, whatever the thing is inside me. I'm sure there's a therapist that's watching this episode going, no, what he's got is pathological, hypogymnasia or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, where he's going.
But what this,
Narcissism as a disorder.
they use narcissism in such a bad way. It's like,
Yeah, I think like a healthy like sprinkle of narcissism is good.
yeah.
I don't know if you're there, but I'm saying a healthy sprinkle is good. I'm just all I'm saying.
He may have a heavy dusting.
Yeah. A heavily seasoned.
Maybe
Candy
narcissism.
Candy coated, yes, definitely.
No, but
Like, we're talking about white guy barbecue type of seasoning of the narcissism. Yeah, not the black guy.
I love seeing exactly where I am on the pyramid of man. And so when you go hiking with Cam Haines, and he really he doesn't hurt you, but he puts you in your place physically. Like as we're hiking, he's like, what? Is that making sense?
Don't look at it. It's really unhealthy.
Did you put all that sugar in?
It's my grandmother's recipe. I'm making it like she does, and it's really sweet.
How many people in your family
Just
have
trust me.
diabetes?
Just nobody.
Oh,
My aunt by
Okay.
marriage. I have one aunt by marriage. She's not blood related to me.
How many lies do you think they tell each
Trust
other
me.
a day?
No, I'm being honest. I have one person, and it's my Aunt Phyllis.
It's the most beautiful marriage I've ever
And
seen
her
built on
son,
lies.
which is also not
We're
my.
getting the full experience at their house.
Hey, just
We
trust
just went
me,
off on
okay?
Bert for 20 minutes about lying, and then LeeAnn lies.
I did not lie. That's the
Nobody in my
truth.
family has diabetes. My Aunt Phyllis, actually, she's. And
No,
then,
but she's by
Same
marriage.
number.
Blood,
No, it's
not
not
by
blood.
blood.
That's not blood.
That's not my blood.
They did
right?
for a
I
minute.
think
Not a
Wade
big
has
deal.
diabetes.
I don't have diabetes.
No, Wade does, right?
That's her son. That's
Are
her.
you still
gene.
your family?
But that's her son.
not by blood.
That's her blood,
by
not
blood.
my blood.
You
Trust
can.
me. Just trust me. Okay.
So how we doing, guys? We having fun?
Having so much fun.
Happy New Year.
So Cam Haines, I did the hike with him. I did the same hike with LeeAnn in Georgia the next day, but we did. It's Chickasaw something, whatever it is. It's a pretty, but it's fun to see just exactly where you fall in the pyramid because as we do it, he goes, "Do you want to jog it or do you want to walk it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got to jog it." He's like, "Eduardo Salazar did it in 12 minutes. You think you can beat him?" And I go, "I don't know. Who's Eduardo Salazar?" He's like, "Olympus gold medalist." I went, "I don't know if I can beat him, but I'll give it a shot." I hadn't gotten through, when they, on a hike where they have the gates where they have the rules, I didn't even get to that in 15 minutes. Like it was so tough. And Cam Haines doesn't say this. He's doing it with a broken foot. And he still would be like, he'd keep, whatever my pace was, he'd go just a titch faster to like draw me at his pace. And then when I'd catch him and we get even moderately flat, he'd go, "Let's jog." And I'd be like, "Oh." And by the time we got to the top, and then he was like, "Come on, we'll run all the way down." And I was like, "This is how you blow out a knee." And then the only thing I can say, and this is like my one, do you want to tell everyone what you're doing?
I'm putting cornbread in a pan.
Did you ever see this? She's putting it in a hot pan with oil, and so it sears the bottom and then shoves it in. This is like the sexiest thing.
This is super.
Here, I'll hold it for you.
Country food.
This is the secret move.
This is it.
Yeah.
I'm actually so excited.
Need more cornbread
I
mix?
haven't eaten yet today.
No, it's a big pan.
Oh, it'll cook fast.
That looks good.
It looks good.
So I'm from a really small town in rural Georgia, and this is like super authentic. So it's exactly how everybody in my
Okay.
small town eats. So yes, I never had savory collards until I moved out of Georgia. So like people put pork in their collards. I never had that. It was always made with sugar. So the first time I made it, everybody was like, "What is this shit?" And my dad was there, and he was like, "It's exactly like Granny. What are you talking about?" That's just how they eat it in where I'm from. So same with the cornbread, same with the peas. So if you go to a restaurant here, you may not have this because it's so regional.
Okay.
So
Exciting. That's exciting stuff.
It's great cornbread.
I've had collards like 3 times in my life.
Oh, I love collards.
I'll be honest. Never
Not a
enjoyed
fan.
them. Not
Not
a
a
fan.
fan.
not a fan, but you know what they bring you? Money, 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 money.
But I'm excited to try yours. I'm excited to
Every
change
year
my
of my
mind.
life, I've made more money than the last year. Every It won't. Can't happen this year. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Just a dusting. Just a dusting.
Talking about.
Every year.
It's impossible. Looks up. Come on now. You got me.
Well, you never know.
year,
Did he look
I've
to the
made
left?
more money. But this next year, it's going to be impossible. Each year, I make more. But this next year,
Sounds like
gonna be
Grant
impossible.
Carthon.
it's like Warren Buffett.
You want a 10x? Do what I do.
I would love to be one of those guys.
No doubt.
I would love to be. Just
He's
to
like, I go
motivate-
broke twice a year. What?
You should be a
He puts all his
motivational
money-
speaker.
No. You think so?
Yeah.
They pull that off, huh?
Have you ever talked to a high school?
Yeah.
He just talked to the Michigan Wolverines.
And they're
3 weeks
2-0
ago, and
since
they're
then.
2-0 since then.
They're
Really?
2-0 since then. Now, they played a bowl game. Who cares if we won or lost? I could give two shits about that. But we went to Columbus, Ohio, 21-point underdogs, and beat them 13-10.
Oh,
Our quarterback
That was the game.
had 62 yards throwing and 2 interceptions.
Really?
Our quarterback, that was his stat line. And we beat Columbus, who was favored in the preseason to win a national championship.
And then what did you think about the whole flag thing?
I thought it was beautiful. I had this analogy on the bus. If you're playing Risk, the game of life where you're trying to take over territories. You went from Ann Arbor, Michigan, you got on your horses, you went over to Columbus, and you took the over your town. You're taking your beer, you're taking your women, you're planting your flag, and that is now our territory. We own Columbus, Ohio. We own them.
I love that mentality. But that's the thing, is when we were in Cam's bow thing, I've talked about this a couple times, and do not edit this out. We were in his bow thing, and they, have you ever bow hunted?
Never.
So they set me up for like a 40-pound bow and compound bow. And I went, cool, that should be good, I guess. I don't know. And they're like, well, have you ever drawn a bow back? And I was like, yeah, but I was drunk. I mean, I was like, well, we did this when we were kids. And they're like, 40's gonna be fine for him. I said, well, what do you and Rogan pull, Cam? And he goes, 80 pounds, but you couldn't pull 80 pounds. What do you think I did?
I think you said, not me, sir.
I said, can I
give me
see
100.
I said, can I get an 80-pound bow? I want to see if I can pull it back. And they're like, well, hold on. Without an arrow in it, if you let go of it, if it comes on hit, the bow explodes. So I was like, I think I can do it. So I put in 80, and I just go. And the whole bow shop goes, I'm FaceTiming Cam right now.
I hate shutting you down on your own show, dude.
I
He's
love
like,
it.
and I took 80
love it.
They
pounds.
gave me the 80-pound bow, and I just go,
What's because he crushed
zero
I can't do 300.
struggle.
What, he just pulled an 80-pound bow.
He does 300.
So,
That's why.
LeeAnn, whose team are you on?
I am so excited for a year's
Yeah,
worth
you
of
can't have an
promos.
0 for 2 on calls.
I know. I need Cam to answer. I need this thing. I'm sure we have footage of it. I'm sure you can find it online. Come on, Cam. What the? He's running and lifting with Michael Chandler right now.
We should have called Mike. We should just have him come over here.
Yeah. LeeAnn was obsessed with Michael Chandler.
I mean, look at the way he's built is insane, right?
She kept going up to
He's
him,
a little
feeling him,
pit-
going, I
yeah.
love his
Well,
little body.
but here's I didn't know who he was. I had no idea.
LeeAnn's
who he
going up to
was.
Michael Chandler, rubbing him, going, I love this little guy.
I was like, who is this guy? He's amazing. Look at him drink these beers.
hard as
Let's
a
go,
rock.
let's go.
He's hard as a rock.
He's like a rock. I had no idea who he was.
Nicest guy in the world.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Did you see his UFC fight?
Yes.
How amazing was
Yeah, it
that?
was crazy. I saw part of it because we were in a hotel room and I kept losing my
Michael Chandler's
connection.
the only
It wasn't the
UFC
Jake
fighter
Paul
she
fight.
knows. No. She was obsessed with Michael Chandler, and then randomly we FaceTimed him.
Yes. No, you texted him and said, I was looking at his Instagram, and I was like, they're such an adorable family. What a lovely family. Like, because obviously I figured out who he was after Beer Olympics and followed him and his wife. And I was like, they're such lovely people. And then you DM'd him that, and then he FaceTimed you, I think, or something like that.
Let's see, I'm gonna text
Up
him
there.
a video, and so that we can just get a video confirmation. Cam, I'm here.
What's up, Cam?
Hey,
with
Cam.
Taylor and Will from Bussin' with the Boys. And I was telling the story about, it's a Paul Bunyan-esque story about a young boy from Tampa who walked into a bow shop in Eugene, Oregon, and pulled back an 80-pound bow, and it stopped
Just the
the
pronunciation
world.
of
Now,
Oregon.
Yeah, Cam, he explains it, says like, okay, let's see if he can try pulling an 80-pound bow. And he's like, and boys, I just went up right here with ease. He said, hey, hang on, keep the video. Turn it up. He said, and the whole bow shop just went quiet.
Quiet.
By how easy
They've
he
never
pulled the
seen this
80-pound bow.
before in
Yeah,
their
they've
lives.
never seen it.
Can you call us? This has been such a great episode. Can I tell you, I've said this to both of you guys drunk, and I'm gonna say it one more time sober. How crazy is it that you guys technically?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I've said this to you before, and I'll say it to you again. How crazy is it that you guys technically should be done living your life? Your careers are over. That's it.
That's so dark.
He said this before too, and he
very
actually rounds it
dark.
out real nice.
But you have just started your life. You have just started even a better life than you'd ever could have had just playing football. You know, and everyone wants to be. You are in the proverbial catbird seat. You have the hit podcast. You are everywhere. You're literally having the time of your lives. But on paper, it was supposed to be over. I'm so impressed by that, and I'm jealous. I got to be honest with you, because I go, how cool to have lived these two crazy lives, professional at 4 lives. I'm gonna say 4 lives. High school star, that's insane. Everyone would, no one gets to do that. Let's say 10% of this country gets to be a high school star in their sport, right? Then college star, let's say in this country, maybe like 3% of the country gets to be a college athlete, D1 college athlete. Then professional athlete, that's 1%ers. That's 1%ers right there. And now to be running a huge media brand in what is the Wild West of media, you are at the foothills of San Francisco as they discover gold. Literally making Levi's going, oh, maybe they'll buy our pants. Like, it's wild to me. I just think it's so cool. I keep saying it, I know it comes out weird, but.
No, it's super nice.
That's basically the ad we want you to do when you can't lift 315 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wash a bigger.
It is
cutting
nuts,
board.
bro.
It's awesome.
And what's cool too is like the whole podcast game. Like Will and I are not doing a podcast if there's not a 2 Bears, 1 Cave, if there's not a Rogan, if there's not a Congratulations,
But you gotta
or a McAfee show. Like there's everyone has inspiration for why they did something, and you guys are a big reason of that.
But also in the same vein is like, do we keep doing 2 Bears if McAfee doesn't believe in podcasting? If you guys don't believe in podcasting, if you don't start a podcast and we see your podcast and go, shit, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, we got to step up our game. Kelsey brothers, like all the shit that's happening is like, if you guys hadn't happened, it wouldn't have inspired us to go, let's do this. Let's start a vodka. Let's do a 5K. Let's do because you guys are inventive. Like the way you look at business, and I feel like there's no boundaries. I feel like you literally go, sky's the limit. Let's do what we want to do. Let's do whatever we want to do. And not everyone has that. Even Rogan at times has always been, he's a little low key about what he does on the side businesses, but sorry. It was cool. I was in the middle of a moment.
Yeah.
I know. But we got
Yeah,
to
you're
come on.
right,
People
you're
are
right, you're
hungry
right.
here.
Me.
Yeah, it's hot.
Do you want
it's been
to?
in the oven.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay. Okay.
You know that like, how this is happening right now is how it happens at their house.
Yeah. Come on. Stop. Stop with the story. Stop with the story. It's hot.
So, my friend, you have no idea.
Come on, they
Does
have
Bert,
to lean.
does he cook at home at all?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yes. He actually doesn't eat what I cook, ever.
Why?
I don't know.
'Cause diabetes?
I'll cook a full dinner, probably.
Yeah.
So diabetes.
Yeah.
I'll cook a full dinner and he'll go, yeah, I'm gonna make something else. And I'm like, and so I stopped cooking. I was like,
Really?
well, then you do it. Then, yeah, the only time he ever eats what I cook is when I cook something from like this, from my hometown.
Got you.
Like I made chicken dressing, which is so specific also to rural South, the day after Thanksgiving, and he ate that. But he won't eat.
You want to see me cut
He'll eat anything that has a story attached to it.
Where is it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
What's that?
Some kind of legacy.
See, because I'm so worthless in the kitchen, I'm such a victim to whatever somebody cooks me is what I'm gonna have.
Hey, relax. You know how to do hard-boiled eggs.
I can rock hard-boiled eggs.
Well, you know.
I gotta make some good deviled eggs too. Well, you know what? You better trash hard-boiled eggs?
I love deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs are fire, but hard-boiled eggs too can go a long way. You take hard-boiled eggs, you boil that water, you put them in there for 10 minutes.
Yep.
And then you shake them up in a little water cup and you peel it real nice. Mm-hmm. Get yourself some pimento cheese, put that on top of there.
Love it.
Brother, you're living.
Love it.
Living.
Oh my.
I love your passion.
Dumbass smiley. Just looking at me like, huh?
I'm saying I love your
let 'em
passion
go.
for hard-boiled eggs.
I do love them, man.
He's like, you like deviled eggs? How about a hard-boiled egg?
Sometimes I have
15
soft-boiled
minutes.
eggs. It doesn't happen to all the guys.
So now the way that everybody where I'm from eats black-eyed peas and cornbread is also pretty specific. I don't know if you want to do it that way
We're
or
gonna
if
do
you
it that
want
way.
Do it
Okay.
that way.
Then, okay, this is what we do, so don't think it's really crazy. We crumble cornbread and put the peas on top.
Great.
I'm curious to see how this Welsh rabbit turned out.
See,
Welsh rabbit.
Rarebit.
Rarebit.
this
Welsh
Welsh
rarebit.
rarebit.
Which is essentially mac and cheese without the mac and bread.
Yes.
So it's bread and cheese.
It's basically as much carb as you can get.
Love that.
In one bite.
Carb loading.
Yeah. Kind of fired up, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited to try the collard greens because I know I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
But
Well,
maybe her
I
style will change
will-
my mind.
You're going to an open mind, that's all that
I will
matters.
not
Right.
be offended if you don't like them. It's
We'll tell
okay.
you. We will tell you.
I'm not a huge fan of collards either, but I eat them on, I was like, it's one day. It's one day a year.
Right.
You eat them one day a year.
For luck. For
and
money.
for luck, for money.
This is gonna be the.
Where?
How was the Thanksgiving like at your house? You guys have a big party?
It used to be better. My sisters have kind of it up.
Damn.
My sister Cotty kind of took it over and was like, we order our meal from whatchamacallit.
From Whole Foods.
From Whole Foods.
Order a meal.
Already
from
a
Whole
massive
Foods?
L. Keep going.
Yeah. Oh, wow. 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 This is cooked.
She has it.
Oh,
What do I need? What do I have?
here, give me this.
Just watching a
Let me
raw
put,
dog picking up the pork with his hands.
No.
Yeah.
What do you need, Tom?
But I'm more so thinking, can I grab my plate?
Here, let's put a little bit of this on there just to.
Oh, nice.
Whatever one you're gonna give me a little extra sauce.
This is the foreplay right here.
Okay.
We can give it straight to Will.
Okay. Is that it? One more?
Here.
This is a pepper sauce. You can drizzle that on
All right.
the peas if you want.
I'm gonna start with the collard greens, and I'll tell you.
Can I get out of the
Oh yeah, you wanna?
So maybe I've never had collard greens before.
They're usually made with ham hocks and they're really savory.
Is that where we're starting?
These are not savory.
No, they're not savory.
Oh, it's fucking hot.
They're hot, right?
You know, I love the flavor. I hate the texture.
Yeah.
I hate like the wet leaves in your mouth that I'm biting through.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's a 4.5.
Nice. Out of 5 or 10?
It's not good.
It's not good. I was hoping for out of 5. But
Take
that's
another bite
okay.
for you.
Hey, do we get ketchup?
I agree with
I do
Wilson.
like the sweetness. I do like the flavor.
Yeah.
But it's
There's
not
good,
my.
there's good flavor to it. Something about just putting leaves in your mouth
Yeah.
make me
I
feel some
feel
type
like
of
I
way.
can't swallow it.
Yeah. It's the nature of collards.
Texture's a little bit mushy.
It's collard.
All right,
Overall, I get a 4.5.
try the pork loin. Let's go barbecue first. Oh, I think you're gonna like that. Oh wow. It's cooked perfectly.
You like it?
You want to hit this one?
Well, that's really good. What do you think? What are you thinking about?
Not a big pork guy.
No?
I think this is cooked to perfection.
Yeah.
It is the sauce on top. I'm glad I asked for more, not even knowing what it tastes like, because now I know I have a little bit of spread around with the fork in a little bit.
Yeah.
Great texture, very delicious. Kind of want to hold it in your mouth a little bit longer so every single taste bud can have a taste.
That's good.
Overall, I give it a 4.5.
How are you not doing food reviews on Yelp?
Is there some maple in this?
Yeah, well, are you allergic?
No, I just taste it. It tastes
It's a
incredible.
little late to ask, huh? Wait, you're not allergic to maple, are you?
There's nothing. It's honey.
Because you worry about pork being dry.
Just a little bit of that.
That's not.
The thing
With the collard greens?
Makes collard greens better.
I'm done with the collard greens.
Okay.
Just done.
I'm gonna try.
Just wipe them off
the
your
pork
plate and throw them in the
rarebit.
floor. It's good.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's very good.
That is a fascinating texture.
On what?
Rarebit.
The rarebit. It's almost like
I haven't got there yet.
that is a fascinating texture. I think the rarebit kept it even moister because that is more tender, and the rarebit kind of turns into the pork in a bite.
Is it harder trying jokes out on your friends or your wife?
Oh, my wife? Are you kidding me? Here's my impression of LeeAnn telling me a joke. Okay?
Of me telling you a joke?
No, you telling me a joke.
That's what
Wait,
you just said. Me telling you a joke.
Me telling you a joke.
Yes.
Okay? It's like this. Just say anything to me. Say 5 words to me, okay? And this is LeeAnn hearing a joke.
This cornbread's really good.
It's good.
Oof.
I get such a bum.
No, hang on. You're pretty honest about
Are you a tough crowd?
I am a
very
tough
tough crowd.
Yes, but
First time
I
she ever
also...
saw me do stand-up, she goes, you're not that dumb.
No, it's not what I said. I said you are so much smarter than what you talk about on stage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You,
I love
But I can
he
see the way you
takes
took it.
You're not that dumb.
you are so much smarter than what you were talking about on stage. That's what I said. He was talking about like dropping acid and going to Disneyland. And I'm like, that's cool, but you're so much smarter than that. You should...
Epic.
It was a great story, but
This right here, this and that.
Yeah, this butter is
really
incredible.
Insane.
Very good butter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get.
I do like it. Honestly, the black eyed peas thing, I do not share the same view as Will. I actually really
I
like
actually
it.
really enjoyed them
thanks.
too.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed them with that little
it's good
vinegar
with the
on.
pepper sauce, right?
Yeah, I really like that. Can I
It
actually
is
get
good.
some peas put on this?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow.
Because when you say over season things, like overdoing flavor, I am so that guy.
Oh.
I love it when it's like too much. Like there's too much wasabi in my mouth. There's too much ranch on this piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want.
The shrimp cocktail in Indianapolis.
Yes.
I
I
was-
want to take that. I would be like, oh my God, I might die. I can't breathe. And then once it goes away, I'm like, let me get that one more time.
I
I
want
tell you
to
what,
find
does
out if
something too salty? That's a brutal taste.
Brutal taste.
Too salty can be brutal, although I've been there. I don't mind it as much. I wish that like there's I don't like anything in moderation. Now that I think about it, there's no point in moderation for me. I need shrimps that have their arms out so I can scoop up more cocktail sauce. Like if they made shrimps that were like deformed shrimps,
Yeah.
Like this.
yeah, or the slit on the back was in the center, so
Yeah.
so when you scooped it up, it was opened up that way. My mouth's watering.
You throw a horseradish in your shrimp cocktail
I
sauce?
throw horseradish in everything. Horseradish is amazing. Horseradish, I put horseradish in mayonnaise. I put horseradish in a chicken salad. And she's like, ugh. Like, LeeAnn just likes a little taste of something.
Well, I like it to be a little balanced. Where he's like, when he made his tuna salad, I was like, all I taste is wasabi. It's like tuna is a vehicle for wasabi when it should just be kind of all blended.
The food,
Together, that's what I mean.
the food is a vehicle for the flavor. You can't, if that, then just go suck a can of tuna and see if you enjoy it.
No. It enhances the tuna.
She said she likes balance. Can't just
I
have
like
tuna.
balance. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
just want tuna.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't just want wasabi.
I'm with you on the salt thing.
I have a problem.
I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I sit on this side.
Yeah. Tend to land over
Especially when it comes to wasabi.
Yeah.
I think wasabi is put on earth to make you clean out your nostrils. That's what you need.
I think wasabi is one of the best. If I could have a sidebar, it would be a wasabi farm.
Why
A
not?
real
Why
one or
not
a
do
fake
it?
one?
Why not do it?
Yeah, why not do it?
You know what I'm doing.
Doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult.
Can I tell you what else I do? I grow snails there. I love escargot.
Now you've lost me.
Oh, escargot is so amazing.
I
We
can't.
made
I don't think
escargot.
I've ever had any.
I got lucky.
doesn't sound
At a
appetizing.
young age, I was
Texture.
left with a family. This is coming out really wrong.
It's like oysters.
I love oysters.
I like oysters.
I love oysters.
All right, take it easy.
love
I love oysters. Yeah, I love some oysters.
I love.
Just that bread. It's like, hey, I like this. No. You like it? I fucking love it. I love
You
it.
don't
Brother,
even
trust
know.
me. We can split a
No,
couple
you know
dozen.
what it is?
Yeah.
It's the guys where you
Couple
go to their
dozen.
house.
I'll have a couple dozen. What are you gonna have?
But no, have you ever gone to someone's house and he was like, I'm a big whiskey guy. I love whiskey. And you're like, really? And he shows you his collection and then he pours you like a finger of whiskey and you're like, oh, you don't love it. You know that cool guys love it, and so you like it. So you don't love it. Like, you don't love it. What's the earliest you ever drank Jack Daniels? Wait, I'm sorry, did you not say an AM in that? You don't love whiskey. You don't love whiskey. That's my thing.
I actually with that take.
Yeah.
Because I think
See,
a lot
there's no AM
of
with
whiskey
that.
people, they're like, I love a good whiskey. I think to myself, maybe because I don't really care for whiskey.
Yeah.
You just think it's cool to like whiskey.
Boom.
You just think it's cool, the idea of to have that nice top shelf thing. And you're gonna pour me some, and I'm gonna taste it, and it's gonna taste just like Jack Daniels to me.
Everything's gonna taste the
It's
same.
the same.
No,
Everything's
that's
gonna
where. No, that's where
I
I
had
got
Happy
drawn
Van
the line.
Winkle,
That's
and
where
I
I got
was
drawn
like,
the line.
it's good, but I could have,
something
after the
that- some-
first glass.
Pappy is the most overblown thing ever.
Yeah.
But
It's
something
cool to
about
have
the-
it in your house. So people sit and they go, Pappy, like, you want some? Yeah, go ahead. You give it to them. But if you were to take Pappy and like Frank Sinatra's blend, 100 years or whatever, Jack Daniels. It's like $250 bottle. You put those two together, you don't taste the difference.
Angel's Envy Rye.
It's about what's in your head. I'll tell you what's even cooler. This is a great birthday present. If anyone's thinking about buying a birthday present for someone, one of your boys, you go online and you find a whiskey bottled and blended and bottled in the year they were born. Like 1972. And then give them that.
It is a great gift.
And I'll tell you what, the idea of it
You know
makes
what,
it
he said his
really
birthday just
enjoyable.
now.
The idea
sure.
that it was, that's all you need. You
It
need
feels
to,
like whiskey you feel manly drinking on it.
and
feel
you're like,
manly
and it was
sipping on
made the year I was born. Everything I've done in my life, this is sat in a bottle, just waiting for me to open it on my birthday. This is a great gift. It's a great gift. And by the way, very affordable. You can get cheap whiskeys for nothing.
Really?
Yeah, especially blended. No one wants a lot of like 1972 whiskeys that aren't like high-end whiskeys.
The only time whiskey tastes different to me is when I go to a whiskey tasting. That's the only time when they explain to you, this is how the barrel is aged, we do the oak for this one, we do a different kind of wood for this one, this is like however many days, this is a couple of years. Then they talk you into your taste buds changing.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, this one, you're gonna taste vanilla, this, that, and the other. Taste it, you taste exactly what they said.
Don't
Next
you
one, it's a
enjoy
little
the
more oaky.
experience?
I love the experience, absolutely. You take those bottles back to your house, and if you were to like white label them, where you can't even see what they are, and you taste it, it's like Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels. I think some people underestimate how good Jack Daniels is.
I agree with that.
Is they go, it's just Jack Daniels. Yeah, but
Because it's so popular,
Yeah,
like just
I
so
think-
universal.
yeah. All right, we should wrap this up. Gentlemen, I just got to say, January 1st, 315 pounds, or for one full calendar year, you'll hear a promo for Bossing of the Boys every time I'm on, every time we do an episode of Two Bears, One Cave. Having said that, if I bench 215 pounds,
315
315 pounds, January 1st, then you will hear a promo for my unnamed tour every day on Bussin' with the Boys. Hey,
Cheers,
I love you
bro.
guys.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you for doing
Thank you
this.
so much.
Thank you guys.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year's.
Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year.
Happy
right?
New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Have a great 2025.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.